Alrighty, everybody, what is up? I am back with another day of Spyro gaming, and I hope you guys are excited, as I am always. The day today is February 28th, right? February 28th, 2026, and I feel pretty good. Yesterday was a lot of fun, actually. Well, on stream yesterday, I kind of crashed out a little. I was having some, I would say, some mentality issues. You know, coming to the realization that, you know, Jordy is probably going to beat my record if I don't kind of make some big changes to my early game, especially get a little bit more serious about grinding this category. But as time worked its magic, you know, I realized that it's like, it's all good, you know, it's just the cycle of life. I will definitely get more hardcore in the coming days, you know, and do more early game, you know, ballsy practice, whatever, resets. But that's not what I'm going to do today. Today I'm just going to do a really quick warm-up, run around the home world here a bit, maybe try a couple of boosts. And I'm just going to do a no reset because this weekend has been a lot of just chilling and hanging with gamer friends. Yesterday I drove up after stream to Alexandria in Maryland, like a 2-hour drive, to hang out with, you know, like I said, some speedrunner friends. You know, shout out Kylie, Violin, Marathon Man, and White Paws, all legendary, you know, fucking PlayStation speedrunners in their own right. So it was really cool meeting up, hanging with all of them, having sushi. Oh, and Ari as well. I had sushi with Ari as well. So it was a really fun night last night. I got stuffed on the all-you-can-eat. I had a ton of, like, you know, spicy tuna rolls and nigiris. I actually didn't end up drinking as much as I thought I would. I only had, throughout the entire night, I had like 3 beers, which for me is not like that crazy. Like, I wasn't hungover or anything. I took like a pretty chill nap last night at Kylie's place. Still playing it safe. I still like slept at Kylie's place. Kind of woke up around 4 a.m. and I was just like, all right, let's just go home. You know, we're good. Had a lot of really nice talks with Marathon Man, you know, out on going in general. Is just like, whenever the function or the hang is like getting kind of like, all right, like we're all just chilling here, just like, you know, they're playing Smash Bros or something. They're like, all right, let's go, like let's me and the homie go for a walk, you know. And it's not like, oh, let's go get faded or whatever. It's like, let's walk to the liquor store or something, or let's walk to wherever. And so we actually did 2 walks to 7-Eleven and had a lot of wonderful conversations. So shout outs to Marathon for helping me, especially was very necessary to help digest all of that sushi as well. So feeling surprisingly good. I thought today I was going to be all hungover and tired and stuff. I feel surprisingly good for, you know, a post sushi and traveling sesh. So yeah, looking forward to, I'm just going to hop into a run right now, I think. I'm looking forward to doing a single no reset today in this game. By the way, welcome everybody. It's good to see you all in the chat. Time Traveler, Megan, Rhinestone, Rich, Jackie Hunter, and everybody else. We're gonna do 1 no reset today, and then I got more fun gamer meetups tonight. This time not with speedrunners, but with the Halo LAN party crew at my favorite brewery. Shout out The Answer, love that place. There's also gonna be a retro game swap thing. So like kind of like a pop-up, like, you know, retro game swap before that. So definitely want to just get like I want to get a run under my belt today while I have the energy for it. And, you know, just stay frosty, practice the mentality, you know, try to have a better attitude than yesterday. Like, don't stress the small stuff. Don't stress the competition. So yesterday I was stressing the competition super hard. And, you know, of course I talked it over with some of the speed homies last night and was like, you know, it's all good. Like, you know, it's just some days, you know, you're just too lost. This is how I would perfectly describe yesterday. It's like a TLDR. I was just too lost in the sauce. But I don't want to dwell on it too much. I mean, like, some days are just like that when you play the same game every day. So, I'm hoping today won't be too, you know, stressful or insecure, self-critical, reflective, or anything like that. But instead, just chill. Even if the run may be subpar, like, just enjoy it, get through it, and vibe. And then we'll kind of call it with that. No RuneScape today. No beer drinking post stream. We'll have plenty of those in the coming week, surely. And speaking of which, my final little update for you guys. Monday, there's going to be another race with Jordy, Saboom, and I. Both of those guys, as you guys probably know, have been grinding like crazy in this game, and you know, Saboom's always pitching. You know, me and him are always texting. He's like, "Hey, how about another race?" And so, got another race in the works for sure. And it looks like this Nestor skip should work as well. So let's lock in for this sunny flight and make it happen.
Come on.
Dragon Bird with the 51 months. Long time no see. Hope you've been doing well lately, Dragon Bird. Thank you for the good luck and happy Saturday to you as well. I hope life has been treating you well. Oh, I almost went under the bridge there, but we're good. What's up? Whoa, I'm doing good. Feeling good today, if a bit travel weary. I only got about like 3 hours of sleep last night. But it's fine because I spent a lot of time chilling and eating delicious sushi and hanging with the boys, so I feel actually surprisingly well rested despite the... Actually, no, that's a lie. I got 3 hours of sleep, but then I drove home and slept like another like 6 hours or whatever. So I did end up getting a good night's sleep in the end. So, feeling good. And yeah, looking forward to a chill, no reset today. Just one run today, guys. To those of you just joining me, just one run today. One no reset if I can, you know, manage it. I will reset this run if I have to, but I'm gonna try not to. What's up, Navi? Yeah, things are definitely better today. Now, my spirits are much higher today than yesterday. I get the feeling there'll be a few chats being like, hope you're doing better today, you know, like that. Yes, I am definitely less insecure today than I was yesterday. Yesterday, I was, as I said earlier, just a bit lost in the sauce of competition. Which happens. I mean, it's just part of the, like I said, it's part of playing a video game every day. Is some days you're just lost in the sauce like that. You just can't bring yourself to have any, like, I don't know, motivation or confidence or whatever. But like I said, I don't really want to dwell on that, you know. It's a well-rehearsed topic in my stream, so let's enjoy this run. Let's not stress the small stuff, and let's enjoy the run, shall we? Either way, thank you for the well wishes, everybody. Thank you for the good luck, Michael Link. Appreciate it. What's up, Ken? Good to see you, dude. Hope you're doing well. Glad I'm catching the weekend crew today. Feels good, man. I'm gonna go straight here. I probably should have gone down, but I'm gonna go straight here, see what happens. Thank you, Patrick. Go for this. Okay, that's fine. Oh my god, fuck you. I kind of want to stop going for that. Because it's like barely faster than just going around, doing it with the boost like that. And it's like you miss it more times than not. It's like probably one of the more unnecessary boosts of the run. Nah, that could have been like a 344, 345 easy. You got a new job. Well, hopefully it's treating you well, Ken. I definitely am hoping that things are looking good for you, man. Did I get the other green there? I think I did. You could keep playing Truck Sim. You could do a little Minecraft. Yeah, I mean, that sounds like pretty, like a wishy-washy sentiment to me. I'd say go with whatever the fuck. I'm getting a real whatever the fuck vibe from that message. I say just go with whatever the fuck. It's okay to just, like, you know, just fucking not want to play games either, you know? Just fuck it. Go out for a walk or something. Fuck video games. Why play a video game if it's just gonna make you bored, you know? I've been there. Who's been there, you know? Faded playing Skyrim for like the 500th hour. Like, what am I even doing at this point? So hopefully you're not that far gone. But if you are, that's alright. Lost in the sauce, you know? That's like a great... I love that term. It really describes such a wide range of like video game related depression. Just being lost in the sauce. Yo, IDK, thank you for the good luck. You're lost in the habanero sauce? Well, that's a good sauce to be lost in. Love a good habanero salsa. Trying to get the dole knife from Barracuda Salvage. Good luck. Yeah, I've been rocking that merchant salvage lately on Rune Bape. Level 94 fishing, let's go. You only do robust and inspired sauces? A man of culture. Thank you for the good luck, bombs. Oop. Oh my god, please give me that. Jordy offers healthy competition but not healthy conversation. I think Jordy's a great conversator. You kidding me? Are you like, you're saying like in his chat, he's not like as chatty as me? I think there's like, if you're gonna make that argument, you gotta acknowledge the fact that when I'm playing good, I'm also very quiet. Like right now, I'm not that quiet. But I'm also not like trying to be like Mr. World Record right now, despite what the title says. So like, if you're gonna give any other speedrunners, I don't know if you're really trying to give them shit for not being so interactive, but truly, you got, like, if you are really this is my opinion, is if you really like watching speedruns, you don't give a shit, like, how, like, interactive the, like, being quiet and just gaming, like, as best as you can at, like, the highest level is as interesting, if not more interesting than me, like, you know, being, you know, talking to you guys, like, a bunch, you know. Both of those things are fun and interesting, but, you know. Doesn't really have to be like one or the other. I think that's like a beautiful thing about streaming speedruns, is you don't have to be like a fucking, you know, entertaining streamer. You just gotta be like, you gotta have purpose, whatever that may be. So that's just my opinion on that. Oh god. You're just here for the Spyro gameplay? Don't lie, you like talking to me, bro. Don't lie, you're so gay. Like, don't even, like, pretend like you're not so gay. It's okay, I mean, this is a great place to be gay. This is a gay, you know, like, ally chat. Like, you're good, dude. You wouldn't have typed that message if you weren't, like, about the conversating. You know what I mean? Don't pretend like you don't like me, bro. Don't pretend like it. I'm not even saying that to be, like, full of myself. It's just, like, I can read between the lines of that message. I've met quite a few gay pace pals in my day. Is this my first run? Yeah, this is gonna be my first and only run of the day today. I do not plan on grinding more than one run because I'm gonna go out and go to a retro game swap and Halo LAN party later. Just fun weekend stuff, you know. I'll be back to like more serious grinds in the coming days. Oh, that's not good. Hello. Really? Really sloppy toasty. Oh my fucking god, please. Losing most of my time there. That's pretty epic. What do you guys think? What's up, friendship? Thank you for the good luck. Appreciate that. After calling someone gay in my chat, you guys got really quiet. I think I scared my chat room. It wasn't an insult, by the way, guys. It's like, it's a compliment. It means you're sensitive and, you know, and that you like men. I think these are great qualities. How does one-shotting the dogs normally work? You have to wait for them to jump towards you, and then you flame them at the top of their jump while charging away. And it makes them jump again out of the air, sort of like a double jump, which makes the game think that they've like jumped off an edge or jumped out of bounds, so it just auto-kills them and homes in the gem. Favorite sushi I had last night? Actually my favorite, this is gonna sound kind of funny, but my favorite item at the all-you-can-eat sushi was the spicy seafood soup, which was like sort of like a tom yum soup. If you've ever had tom yum. Tom do be pretty yummy. I had like 3 little bowls of that. Unfortunately, I would say the best actual sushi like pieces of the night were like spicy tuna rolls. Which, I mean, you know, you can't go wrong with a spicy tuna roll. Like, let's be so honest. To all my sushi connoisseurs in the chat, you guys know. Spicy tuna is like the old reliable. But, you know, for that to be like the standout best roll of the night, it kind of speaks to the fact that I would say the nigiri was like just okay. Like, none of the rolls were, like, mind-blowing. Like, none... Usually, if you get, like, yellowtail or salmon and, like, oh, man, that shit's so buttery, you just want to order, like, 20 nigiris of it. Unfortunately, it wasn't like that last night. But that's okay. You know, it's still totally edible. Still, you know, plenty of things to eat. Had some crab rangussies. It's quite delicious. Even ate a little bit of a steak off of Ari's bowl or whatever. It was a good time. Nice varied meal with lots of soup. Lots of nice walks after. I didn't drink too many beers either, so I'm not like hungover today. It's pretty nice. Oops. But we'll see if that same thing applies tomorrow. I'm gonna be going back to the Gamer Brewery for a retro swap and a Halo LAN party tonight, so we'll see how much alcohol I can... We'll see how hungover I am tomorrow. Saboom is like, yo, let's have a race tomorrow. I'm like, I already knew. I was like, dude, I'm gonna be so hungover. Like, let's do Monday. Let's do a Monday race. Like, yeah, fine. He was down. What's up, Laura? What's up, Manila? Divine, good to see you guys. You got news, lay it on me. Lay it on me. You're moving to Scotland. Oh, that sounds fun. GG's. time you got out of that fucking shithole of the UK, am I right? No, I'm just kidding. I don't know how you feel about about the UK. I can only assume that's the sentiment, right? Get off into the countryside or something. You know, get in a little cottage with your gay lover. That sounds pretty peak. Tomorrow's off the table. Yeah, you like do family stuff, right, on Sundays. I gotta keep that in mind. So it works out, you know. Jordy's got family stuff. I got hangovers to deal with. And Saboom's got whatever the fuck Saboom's got. Scotland's still the UK. You know what I mean, you know. London, what do I say? London. London, England. England. Whatever the fuck. Russia. Russian to get in these pants. Oh god. Did I hit that? Yeah. What's up, Zed? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, congrats, Laura, on the move. It'll be a blast, I'm sure. Well, after you finish the moving part. The moving part is gonna be ass, for sure. Oh my Jesus Christ. Oh my Jesus Christ. That was perfect movement. Just give me a first try spin jump and we'll call it even. You know how much shit that's what you say now. That's what you're saying now, but then when you actually move, you're gonna be like, oh my god, like I didn't realize I had all this shit to move. Guaranteed that's what's gonna happen. Oh shit. Fit all in one car trip. That's how I felt when my parents helped me move to Virginia. Like they drove me like with all my like stream computer and everything and like monitors and all that, like from California to Missouri and then from Missouri to Virginia. It was fucking dope. Like cross country, just and like my whole like, you know, livelihood was just in the back of the car, you know, clothes and stream setup basically. Oh no! Okay. I'm so sorry for scaring you guys. Please give me this. Where's the jump? I fucking jump. I fucking hate that corner. Yeah, Laura, you see, to anyone in the Spyro Speedrun Discord, you see the clip of Saboom, like, flying across the ravine in this level, being like, damn, I'm playing pretty good today, and he just misses. The clip ends with him missing the glide over the ravine. Like, just barely missing, like, the charge onto the ledge. So funny. Dude, it's Michael's birthday. It's actually real. This is real news. This is not fake news, guys. Michael's turning, I believe, 31? Happy birthday, Michael. Happy birthday's in the chat. What's the most satisfying part of the speedrun? It's just the movement. I mean, it's like when the tight movement goes well, it's like, shit feels good, man. Not much more to it than that. Uh-oh. Except when that happens. The movement. Here's some subs in the background here. I'll take a look in a sec. Definitely playing pretty sloppy here in this Peacekeeper. But that's fine. Pack with the Prime, thank you so much. Pakalika HD and Beagle with the gift. Thank you, Beagle, my goat. Definitely losing time in those. It's funny because it's like I hit all the major strats in those levels, but I played them so badly, I'm like losing a ton of time. Such is the nature of this game. But unlike yesterday, I'm not even tripping about it. I am gonna have like an early game, like boot camp session where I like study. I haven't really been studying Jordy's like best early games. Like I'd see that he gets them, but I'm not like sitting there like watching them because it's like in my mind it's like we're pretty much doing all the same strats for the most part. So it's like what's there to glean. But one of these days I will actually just take like a practice day and just get like super serious about early game like IL practice. In hopes that that might, you know, steer me towards some more heavy resetting and hopefully the result of being actual like low 11 artisans, you know, 25 1x peacekeepers, stuff like that. Yeah, we'll get there, but thankfully today that pressure is not on. Today we are just chilling on that no reset energy. Guys, you know me. I mean, I shine when I can phone it in on a no reset. That's really where I shine the most. Is in bullshitting a fucking run of this game. If that makes any sense. Maybe that makes no sense at all. Oh my fucking... Better results come with less pressure. I would say like better results for the soul, you know, when it's like a no pressure, no reset. It's a better result for the soul. If we're talking about like the best PB result over a long period of time, it's all about the balance of doing as many no resets as your like feeble heart can take, and then finishing the day with a no reset to not like get like rusty in the end game. So there's definitely like many approaches to like optimizing one's PB grind with just fucking low effort single no reset every day being probably at the bottom of that efficiency curve. being at the bottom of the scale there. But it is a very fun way to play the game, indeed, especially for me. And some days that's all I got in me, you know, truth be told, some days that's all I got. So I'd rather play the game, phone it in, just have fun and just talk shit the whole time. But like I said, just good for the soul. And then nothing at all and feel bad, you know. Red fuck in the chat. Am I gonna get the new Pokemon game? No. I did play at Kylie's place last night. I was kind of stoned playing Mario Kart World, which is like the new Mario Kart game on Switch 2 or whatever. Which is a game I would have never played if not like hanging out at Kylie's place. And actually I was kind of surprised, like the free roam is actually genuinely so fun to just be like stoned or drunk and just romp around in, and just collect shit and just enjoy the scenery and stuff. I'm like truly a sucker for free roam games like that. Not missing the green this time, unlike yesterday. Or whenever. What's up, KMA? How you doing? Good to see you. Did I do a roll? Yeah, there's a side roll in this game that's not in Spyro 2 or 3. Spyro 2 and 3 realized that it's a fucking useless mechanic pretty much, so they just made those buttons center the camera. Hello, please press X. I would like not to be more than 10 seconds behind. I'm probably going to be more than 10 seconds behind here is my guess. That's just my guess. Charged out the Ugh. Pain. That's a boost I need to work on. You can actually boost all the way up to the top step there. Which is kind of ballsy. I missed the red, dude. I forgot the red fuck. Girthwind Fire reminded me too. Should I reset it? I'm gonna be like a minute behind. Yeah, I'm gonna reset it. I'll do it. I'll do it. But just this one. Just this one. Totally forgot about it. Which again, I think it just speaks to the level of trying, you know, the level of focus or whatever. Clearly not trying my hardest right now. I think that's it's fair to say.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
But that doesn't mean we can't get a decent run. That is not gonna work. Or is it? No, I think that's gonna fall late, I think. Yeah. Almost worked. It's okay, thank you.
Okay, rolling.
Well, what are you guys up to on this fine Saturday afternoon? What's going on in the chat, guys? Anything fun planned or done this weekend? I told you guys what I'm doing. Gaming and drinking. I mean, not right now, I mean later today. Taking a break from work, I assume. You gonna play Magic the Gathering at a card shop? Nice. Love the local gamer meetups.
Okay, rolling.
Love that.
Oh,
You're drinking and gaming? Typical Deo chatter. Love to hear it. Evening for you? Alright. This should work. Studying statistics and biology. Wow, very studious. Very nice. You gonna ace this class or what? Astro Max? Astro Max? You gonna fucking shit all over this course or what? Show who's boss? I was never a good studier. I'll just say this like point blank. Like, yeah, I think the only thing I've really studied, like, to a serious degree in my life, and not, like, half-assed, is this run. That's about it. Every other school subject, even music and all everything I got my degree in, I did the bare minimum. Which basically means I didn't study for anything, really. Beyond, like, maybe, like, some cramming before a test or whatever. But I still got through college, high school and college just fine that way. Luckily, even that bare minimum amount of effort is still a commendable effort in our day and age. Luckily, that's admired in our world. Misty Bong, thank you for the resub. Hope you're doing well today. Pushing 40 months. Holy shit. This guy's old. I'm just kidding. Love you, man. Thank you for the support over the years. Scrubbing some rugs. That sounds not fun. But I'm sure it'll be satisfying once they're done. What's up, Mike? You keep hearing that statistics is hard. Are you like, you're not in that class yet, but you're just like thinking about the future, you're saying? I took like an AP statistics class in high school, which again, I barely passed. Yeah, it seemed like just at a glance, you know, or just whatever I experienced there in that class, it seemed like the most practically useful form of mathematics. in my experience. So that's my take on statistics as a class course. So definitely different than kind of the more rigid theorems of calculus and whatnot, and plotting points and graphs and equations and things. It's all about the application of data and chances and all that. Which again, I think is a pretty useful way of using and looking at math, looking at the world. Oh god. Just on the basics right now. For sure. Yeah, well, anyways, I mean, I don't have much advice to give. Like I said, I really did not glean as much as I could have from such classes. So what do I know? Hello, Sparks, wake up. Should have not even tried to grab that, Sparks. That was kind of silly of me. Been replaying Hero's Tale. Nice. Grossly underrated. I wouldn't say that, but I'm glad that you enjoy it. I'm sorry for having a different opinion than yours. I hope we can still coexist in this world together. I hope that we can still enjoy each other's presence as Spyro fans that may not enjoy all the same games in the same way. I hope we can coexist, Abrupt. And I hope you enjoy your Hero's Tale playthrough. That was terrible. That was fucking terrible. Can I get up there? This is a fucking awful early game. You wanted to be a college dropout, but you stuck it out for the sake. Honestly, that's kind of like me as well. I really just stayed in college just to make my parents happy. In fact, I might not even have gone to college at all. Maybe like, if it weren't for my family pushing me to get a higher education, I probably would have only ever gone to like community college or whatever, and then just been streaming after that. But yeah, I mean, I don't regret getting a bachelor's degree. I'm not gonna act like my music degree is useful or anything, but I think the experience, you know, I learned a lot from. Or something. I definitely learned how to fake it till you make it. In college. Arts degrees can be kind of like that at times. If you're not so invested as you are in speedrunning, like in my case. Okay, losing like 2-3 seconds here. You dropped out of college but went back. You feel dumb because you should have been graduated by now. Well, I mean, you know, there's always like that one like fucking 50-year-old person in every lecture. So surely you're not the oldest person there like all the time. Yeah, the majority of people around you are like young whippersnappers, sure, but no reason to feel dumb. They probably think you're cool as fuck because you're older and have shit together, and they're just trying to look. That's kind of what my experience was when I first went into college. Is like whenever you're like the new fish, you know, it's like you feel like, oh man, like I want to look cool, you know. So probably you just look cool to all the youngsters. Probably the exact opposite of your sense of like seeming dumb. You probably seem like a fucking badass. At least that's what I would think if I walked past a late 20s-year-old in one of my classes. I'd be like, well, this guy actually has a fucking life. I'm the big fish in this game to all of you. That was an unnecessary glaze, but thank you anyways. You're tired of being poor? Well, hey man, I hope school results in tons of money for you. I've always personally felt, not to discourage you or anything, but I've always personally felt that going to college for the sake of getting money out of the experience is probably not like the wisest play in today's day and age. I definitely learned in college that the most you'll get out of the experience is like actual learning and wisdom of like not just the subject matter, but like how the world works and how to function in society. Less so than the actual piece of paper at the end. That's kind of my take on like going to college for a job. Is like, I think a lot of people go to college to get into a good field, get into a job, whatever. But if that's like the only goal, it's like you might as well just get like accredited in whatever field you want to. Like just take like a 1-2 year, like whatever forklift certification or whatever the fuck you want to do in that regard. Like get into the field now and get the education related to the certification of your field that you're already in. If the goal is just money, that like, in my mind, that makes more sense. That's like the type of education that should be strived for, rather than like an actual like university degree. But, you know, I don't know your life or your situation, so I might have the wrong read on that entirely. Just my 2 cents. Is it okay to glaze pro athletics but not pro gaming? You guys can glaze me. I'll just make fun of you. Like, it's just funny to me if you put anyone on a pedestal. I don't care who they are. Celebrity, pro gamer, athlete. Like that, it's kind of goofy. Like we gotta admit. But it's cool. Like, hey, you know, I appreciate it. I'm definitely not here to shit on it. To show, I'm definitely appreciative, you know, of any compliments. I'm glad. I honestly, if it weren't for you guys thinking that what I did was special or that I'm special, I probably wouldn't be here right now. So, if anything else, I'm grateful. Let's not get that twisted. Yeah, glaze whatever you want, especially donuts. Donuts, I think, are the best thing to be glazed. Or cinnamon rolls, perhaps? Those are probably like the top things to glaze. Other people, with your words, I would say that's a pretty low tier thing to do, just endlessly complimenting someone. But, you know, it's all good. There's nothing wrong with glazing people or compliments or anything. It's just better done on donuts. Maybe, you know, I could glaze your mother. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, dude? Like, that works for me. Hey, man, we all like a little bit of compliments here or there. Let's not pretend like we don't enjoy a little bit of validation. I get it. Turn your mom into a donut. Yeah, with extra sprinkles. Facts. What's up, Sion from Samoa? You want donuts now? Guys, best donut in the chat, go. I have my answer, but I want to see who knows what. Whoever says the right answer, I'm going to shout you out. Or my right answer, I'm going to shout you out. Whoever gets the right, my favorite. I'm not going to say it. I want to see if one of you guys say the one I'm thinking of. I did say it on like a previous stream of like a week ago or something. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen my favorite one in the chat yet. But definitely some good shouts there for sure. I like couldn't decide what strat I wanted to do there. True, Bob. So true. Did anyone say it? I'm gonna say it. It's blueberry cake. Blueberry cake donut is my favorite. I know it's kind of a deep cut, but blueberry cake is my favorite donut. Super good. Glazed or unglazed. I actually kind of prefer them unglazed. They feel like the healthiest donut, but they're still really decadent and delicious. Even though they're definitely not healthy. Oh my god, damn it, please. Insanity and trigger the thief. That particular thief is a fucking idiot. Like literally, if you just charge up to that thief, you'll be surprised at how long he takes to like recognize you. That's not the case for every thief in the game. But for that one, he's a particularly slow one. Oh, Skywalker got it? But I just said it already. Is like the YouTube delay really that bad? I feel like it doesn't count. I already said it. Unless you really want to like make a serious like, you know, I live in Zimbabwe and my internet connection is really delayed. Unless you really want to have that argument with me, I'm gonna say like foul play there. Do I like Dunkin'? I mean, it's fine. If there's nothing else around, like, I'll definitely take it. I don't usually get the donuts from there, though. I'll usually get, like, one of the, you know, egg, you know, sandwiches or whatever. Oh, come on. Work with me. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. How many attempts is this gonna take? What the fuck, dude? Is this like another reset? Thank you. It's a fun way to lose 15 seconds. Dunkin' has legit the worst donuts you've ever had. I'm not like that, like I gotta be so for real with you guys. I'm not about to like have a donut connoisseur discussion with you. I'm not like that deep into the donut game to where I have like an opinion on like different, you know, fucking brands and stuff. All I can say in that regard is that Krispy Kreme has the GOAT glazed donut, and everything else is just kind of like here or there for me. What's up, R. Evans? Thank you for the 10 months. Appreciate it. That was a real... I must have lost like 20 or 30 seconds here. That was like supremely bad. Have I tried Greg's? I thought Greg's was like a UK chain. I don't know if that's like in America. Are there Greg's in America? To answer your question, no, I've never tried it. Oh, you just asked that. Yeah, no, I don't think America has Greg's. But it's like a donut, coffee and donut place. Yeah, sorry about that. You gotta understand, I'm only reading like the first part of messages, so. We'll literally just be thinking, like your message will make me think of the thing you said at the end of your you know what I'm saying? You hearing what I'm putting down? Fuck. Where's the I pressed X. Fuck. Check the tapes, dude. I pressed X there. Definitely pressed X to glide. Kind of don't want to reset. I already reset once. I'm gonna try to make this run work, but I am gonna be like another 30 seconds behind here. Truly atrocious peacekeepers. Come on. I don't know if I said thank you, but thank you R. Evans for the sub earlier. Maybe I did. I don't know. Love you, Evans. Get loved. Get double loved on. Fuck. Bruh, can somebody please just rip my dick off right now? This fucking... excuse me. This run's not going... I really don't want to reset again, but this game is really tempting me to. Hard to resist the temptation. But let's take it to the end of this split and see how we're feeling. There's got to be like, oh, it's actually, it's gonna be like plus 40. It's not as bad as I thought. It was gonna be like more than a minute or something. Actually, not as bad as I thought. It's still terrible, but. Yeah, yeah, we can bring this back. We're gonna continue. I genuinely thought I was gonna be like a minute and a half behind there or something. We're actually fine. We can actually bring this back, actually. Maybe not in the next homeworld or anything, but... definitely by Metalhead. 10 gifted subs for what? If I bring it back, if I finish these splits green, 10 gifted subs. Oops. I'd make that deal. It's gonna take a pretty monstrous run, but I can try my best. That's like, what, 50 bucks? Yep, that's about 50 bucks. That's actually a bit more than that. It's more like 60 bucks. Or no, actually it is like 50 bucks because they discount it when you gift more than, you know, 5 or whatever. So yeah, it's like 50 bucks. Thanks for the consideration. Is it like I have to finish the run green, or it's like if I just get back in the green, I get 10? I'll let you decide that. You don't have to tell me. You can decide that as the run continues here. I'm gonna try to lock in here. I'm gonna lock in for this payday here, you know? I'm just kidding. We'll see what happens. We'll see. But I'm hopeful. I got all the motivation I need now. Money. Money. Tell you what that means? Okay, hold on. I'm busy focusing. Give me a fucking minute here. What I was asking was, do I have to fully complete the run ahead of 1 hour, 21 minutes, and 37 seconds, like these splits say at the bottom? Or do I simply have to get back into the green that is ahead of the pace? Right now I'm plus 30. So if I get minus anything at any point for the rest of this run, does that count? Regardless of how I finish it. So it's either finish green or just get green at any point. Does that make sense? I hope I explained that clearly. Again, I missed the red. This time I'm not going to forget though. I'm going to actually not talk for the rest of the level and just focus on that. Red fuck. Why haven't they made a new Spyro game? Because this fucking franchise is dead and doesn't make anyone any money at all. Except for me. Okay, focus. Red fuck. Red fuck. Sup, Pablo? Oh my god damn it. How did that miss? Ugh. Disgusting. Disgusting movement. Red fuck. Do not forget it again. Come on, dude. Red fuck. Thank you. I'm definitely losing some time here. Hopefully less than 40 seconds total. Yeah, not pretty. Nice. Hit him right on the tip of his toe. What's up, Tulu? Dude, yesterday was a fucking blast. Drove up to Maryland. Nice chill little 2-hour drive. Had a bunch of all-you-can-eat sushi. Of course, filled up mad on the spicy tuna and tom yum soup. Had a couple beers. Went for some really nice, beautiful evening walks with Marathon Man. And yeah, had a nice little cozy sleep last night. Woke up kind of early on the homie's couch and then drove on home. Got home around like 5, 6 a.m. Slept the rest of the morning / early afternoon, and here I am, fully rested and not hungover. Pretty impressive work by me, I must say. And yeah, tonight I'm only doing this one run today. Tonight, which is why I need to lock in, by the way. Because tonight I'm going to a Halo LAN party and retro game swap. You know? Oops. Come on. Dude! Fuck you. Oh my god. I would like to save time, please. You've never been to a Halo LAN party. It's literally like 8 TVs all set up and connected, Xboxes like connected to each other. And it's just it's like 8 versus 8 in-person Halo 2 at a brewery with everyone drinking beer and talking shit to each other, basically. I hope that paints the picture well enough. Peak degeneracy, I must say. Yeah, so paradise. Yeah, exactly, paradise. Fucking god, dude. Super sloppy. There's 10 gift subs on the line. I don't want to like dwell on this too hard, but if I keep losing time, I'm not gonna get these 10 gift subs. So the pressure's on now. Yeah, I'm the same way, Cryptic. I'm not good at Halo either. I love playing. I've played it a shit ton throughout my youth. So I'm like pretty familiar with the games. I'm just like not... I'm not built for the competitive level of play in those games. Which is fine. It's fine to be casually trash at these games. No need to be great at everything you do. Grab that green. Tons of gem trolls here. Probably losing another 5-10 seconds here, I'm guessing. Yep. Pretty ugly. Please start saving time, guys. I'm like so desperate for these 10 gifts. You guys don't understand. Fleedle Deedle, thank you for the 16 months. Love you, man. Nice pig. Really? How did that fucking first flame miss? Tempo Ross or barb fishing? I got 99 fishing with monkfish. Then this was before Tempo Ross existed. So that's my pick. If a bit outdated. I remember I'd just be chilling there. Like, this is back when I was living in California. I'd have homies coming by playing Melee on my big CRT. And then, like, I'd have another LCD TV right there where another homie would be, like, just stoned as fuck playing, like, Oblivion or New Vegas or something. And then I'd be on the computer set up right beside that, fucking just fishing them monkfish, dude. And we'd just periodically, you know, go walk to 7-Eleven or smoke weed on the back patio. Good times, man, good times. At least we got that strat. What was the sushi like? Dude, it was pretty good. It was fine. I would say like the actual quality of sushi. I've been to a lot of all-you-can-eat sushi places. I would say the quality of the fish this time around, last night, was a bit below like the standard I'm used to. But it was still totally edible and fine. It wasn't like the fish was bad or anything. It was just Not there wasn't any like individual nigiri pieces that like were super buttery, like mind-blowing or anything. So I just stuck mostly to spicy tunas and like some other specialty rolls. Had a bunch of tom yum soup and some beer and a couple of fried items as well, some crab rangussies, and I was happy. I'm not hard to please. So unlucky, I can't have any time save, dude. This game hates me. Is RuneScape a game I'd recommend to people, or would I tell them to stay away like a hard drug? I think it just depends on, you gotta know yourself as a gamer. Like, if you've played other MMOs in the past and they've had a negative impact on your life, then obviously I'm not gonna recommend an MMO that's just all grinding, skill grinding and stuff like. Or if you just don't like MMOs, if you don't like that kind of really grindy, like, solo gameplay, like that's also really understandable. I mean, RuneScape is a game that's built on just completely menial tasks for the sake of nostalgia and vibes. Of course, now the game, you know, is so much more than that, of course, now. But at its core, that's what it is to me, at least, so... You know, I'm not gonna sit here and act like that's like a desirable game style for anybody, really. So to that end, I wouldn't really recommend it. Unless you really fuck with the aesthetic and the slow-paced vibes. Nice. But I'll be the first to say it's a pretty fucking boring game, you know? I'm not gonna sit here and be like, RuneScape's the best. It's great for me because it's like a nice game to just chill out and drink beers, like post Spyro grind after trying way too hard in this game. It's nice to have a game where I just don't try at all. This fucking sucks. I have to do this. That's crazy that I missed the first guy. Time loss. I'm not saving any time. I really should have saved time in this level, and I'm not, which is, again, super frustrating. Super frustrated. I'm trying really hard to bring these splits back and it's just not happening. Unfortunate. Look, it's definitely, I'm just based on how this run's going so far, it's looking like I'm not gonna get these 10 gifts, so I'm gonna move away. I'm gonna stop mentioning them and stop thinking about them. It's starting to fuck with my mentality a little bit, which is not healthy. There is more to this run than just it beating the splits or getting 10 gifts from someone or whatever. If I ever come to London, come to Kulu Kulu conveyor belt style sushi. Alright. I'm definitely gonna forget that in like 5 minutes. Just so you know. But I'll keep it in mind. Get me out of there. Yep, not saving a second. Do I use the D-pad? For menuing I do. Which is actually suboptimal. Technically it's faster to use the analog stick. But it really doesn't matter. It's all in the timing of the button press anyways. So it's just whatever timing you're more used to. That's ideal. It's like, yeah, the analog stick registers faster, like from the input polling or whatever for menu movement. But if you just press the D-pad, like, you know, a frame before, you know, the cooldown or whatever. Like, it's the same effect, so it's not like it actually really matters. So long as you just time it right. But yeah, that's pretty much the only thing I use D-pad for is menuing. Just because that's what I'm used to. I also use D-pad for some really niche strats like rat proxy, for example. But those are few and far between. Boom, 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 boom. Hello, folks. Just showered. Had a 20 CL of Jim Bean in the freezer to cool it faster. A bottle of Coke. How are we doing? I don't understand. Are you gonna like drink it or like what are you gonna do with that? But anyways, welcome, Death. I hope you're having a great day. Welcome. See you later, No. Thanks for hanging out. Break a wing, thank you. I've never heard that one before. That's a good one. Yo, Chloe, thank you for the good luck. Gotcha. Yeah, if you're asking like whether you should use D-pad or analog and you're playing on a Switch Pro controller, I don't know how good the D-pads are on those, but really I think the easy answer is just whatever feels better for you. Preference, I think, is kind of key with this discussion. There's arguments to be made for the precision of cardinal directions with D-pad versus the precision of micro movement for analog stick, that there's pros and cons each way. So like I said, it's just all preference at the end of the day. Saboom with the raid. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm sorry to inform you guys, but this run is ass. The 40-minute flat. Don't look. Shield your eyes. Somebody in the chat did promise me that if I finish this run with ahead of the splits, that they'll gift 10 subs. So I'm gunning for the money. Though I will almost certainly not achieve that. But I'm gonna try, goddammit. How you doing, Mega? Welcome, welcome. You came from a run that died in Terrace? Dude, you shouldn't have told me that right before I entered Terrace, dude. You just cast a hex on me. Gotta lock in here now. Ugh, already bad enemies there. Already missing God Cycle. See what you did, Mega? Do you see what happened? This is definitely not my fault. Clearly. Oh my, where's the roll? I pressed R1. Fuck ass game. Coca-Cola controls the white market. I presume Pepsi controls the brown. You mean like racist? You mean like a racist, like demographic, like guesstimate there? What are you getting at? Also, I don't even think that's true. I'm pretty sure Coca-Cola is like, is actually more popular in like Latin American countries than it is in like, what you might call like a white country like the US. I mean, here's kind of a problem with just limiting the demographics by race, is that like multiple races can live in one country is the problem with it. So it's hard to use it by by race metrics alone. To go by that. You can really only look at by country. And I'm pretty sure Coca-Cola is popular in a lot of places where white people are not the predominant race. But what do I know? It's because they use cane sugar instead of corn syrup. I thought it was because they supplied third world countries with more supply of Coca-Cola than like fresh, like clean water. I thought that's why. So people get like indoctrinated into a culture of like brand allegiance in the spirit of like, not necessarily survival, but like they just get addicted to it a lot more easily. What's up, John Bondi? Thank you for the good luck. All right, Willie. One more message regarding the blacks, and you're out of here. In fact, I should just time you out now. Someone kill Willie. I don't want to hear any more about anything else about the blacks, please. Thank you. The fuck is this? Somebody kill him. What's the weirdest name for a soda I've ever seen? Mine is Mr. Pibb. Yeah, that is a pretty random soda name. Sorry, I can't really engage with the conversation so much. I'm in the middle of one of the hardest levels in the game while random people are bringing race into the mix here, so I'm a little distracted. You'll have to forgive me. Mods, whack his pee-pee off. Any interest in the Crash Bandicoot games? Yeah, I think they're pretty cool. Did that answer your question? What's the real question here? Are you asking if I'm going to speedrun them or play them anytime soon? Is that the real question? Because the answer to that is no. But yeah, I think they're cool games. I was hanging out with the former Crash Bandicoot 1 world record holder yesterday, White Paws. Yeah, so you're saying you're not racist because you are insert race. What a powerful argument. What's up, Extinct? What's up, Mr. T? Welcome, welcome. Alright, now I'm done with the level, I can start shooting people. Shoot this guy. Boom. Let's do 24 hours. Boom. Okay, I'll get the next guy soon. Guys, I'm bringing back this run. I'm shooting motherfuckers in the chat. I'm getting it. I'm getting at them. You can't stop me. Who else? Who's the other guy? This guy. Boom. I'm just gonna full on ban this other guy. Oh wait, no, I missed it. Okay, I missed the button. Give me a sec. We got this. Censorship. I'm censoring my chat. WoW gaming. What an outrage. Who's outraged? Guys, this is what being a speedrun streamer is all about. Shoot you, I got you. Anyone that says anything remotely racy right now is getting timed out. I don't care if it's a joke, I don't care if it's this, I don't care if it's that. I'm not trying to get banned because you guys are stupid, okay? Work with me. I think I got, yeah, I got it. Jump and turn after the yeah, that's the fastest thing. Is to jump charge onto the ramp after the first dragon in this level. Yo, Waxy, thank you for the 48 months. Welcome, welcome. Do speedrunners ever get together and compete? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing with the top 3 players on Monday. We're going to be doing a race. Speaking of racism, Saboom and I and Jordy are going to be racing. We're going to be racist as hell on Monday. Oh my god, come on. Hello, you're sorry? I don't know about that. I don't know if I trust you. I'm out. Oh, I think I got them all. Did I get them all? I think I got them all. There's supposed to be 4 there, right? Boom, got them. Who else? Any other racy messages in the YouTube chat? I was just looking at YouTube chat there. Fuck. I'm trying my best here, guys. I'm trying my best. I can bring back a lot of time in this level, but since I missed that out of bounds, I'm probably going to be not getting the full time save here. So bear with me. Speaking of racism, CTR oxide times are hard to beat. I believe that. You been playing any Project Cephi at all? Any of the modded levels? Oop, I already cleaned up this area. I'm a fucking idiot. Come on. Yo, Jamie, thank you for the good luck. Jordy has been killing it with his times. Thank you for reminding me. It is true. Jordy has been killing it. He only has been living rent-free in my head lately. So yeah, I hear you. Shout out Jordy. Pretty much just started so going modded doesn't feel right. Oh, you like never played through the vanilla game before? Yeah, definitely do that first. That is a sensible approach. Alright, saving some time, but definitely not as much as I wanted to there. It's looking unlikely that I will beat these splits, so rest in peace, 10 gift subs. It's okay though. I'm gonna still try my best between here and the end. And try to get the 121. My goal at this point is just to get the 121. If I can do that, I'll consider this a very successful run. Not gonna be easy at this point though, I'll tell you that. I need a pretty good endgame. I need a really good Dreamweavers to do that. So it's looking unlikely. Oh well. You know what they say, I mean, you gotta earn it, man. You gotta earn those fucking gifts. You can't just fucking... You can't just coast by with a 122 in 2026 in this category. I expect people to give you a blowjob for it. Not how it works. New thing next year, and yeah, the 48 months, dude. Congrats on the pastel badge. And also, Danae, I don't think I shouted you out. Thank you for the 14 months. You love when sassy Deo. Am I sassy today? Is that what this is? Well, thank you. I hope I'm glad I'm entertaining you. For however I am or am not, I am glad for your entertainment. Thank you, Danae, for the support. I love you. You'll make it how it work? What does that mean? That's a quote, right? Yeah, Time Traveler's big on quotes, I've learned. Whenever he says something that I don't understand, I have to kind of just assume that he's quoting something. Finding a non-platinum copy of Spyro 1 for a reasonable price is so rare. Yeah, you're like a collector. Yeah, I have a few black. I've had my share of both, you know, greatest... In America, it's greatest hits. Had my share of different copies over the years. Anyone not seeing Goldmember? Is that the quote that was being quoted earlier? Goldmember. I love Goldmember. I just don't recognize that exact quote. Sorry, guys. I'm only in the middle of trying to play this game perfectly right now. I'm sorry I cannot reach into the anals of my brain for that one. My bad. Smoking a pancake. Amazing how devs can make 50 polygons look... Is that exactly how many polygons are on Spyro's character model? I didn't know that. 50? I mean, I'd believe it. Oh, God. Oh, that was just a guess. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Why are those stairs always so hard? Why am I always so hard? What's up with that? I woke up with the boner. I woke up with a boner. Actually true in my case today. I did wake up with a boner. You're sure I 100% dream of... I have had dreams. In fact, I was actually looking at my dream journal before stream today. And yeah, I actually have had a few Spyro dreams over the last year or two that are varying degrees of interesting. I will say most of the dreams I have, because I think, correct me if I'm wrong, sleep experts in the chat, I'm pretty sure most like active dreaming happens during the lighter parts of your sleep cycle. Like especially the dreams that you can like be conscious enough to remember. So if you tend to sleep like well and really deeply, I'm pretty sure, at least for me, the tendency is to not remember what I dream. because I'm sleeping so deep. I'm so deep in there. Deep in there. But yeah, since I crashed on the homie's couch last night, I definitely had some pretty crazy dreams last night. So I like to, whenever I have dreams, I like to, you know, keep a dream journal on my phone. It's a good way to help you achieve lucidity in dreams as well, to do that. Anyone who's interested in becoming conscious of the fact that they're dreaming while they're dreaming. That is called lucid dreaming, and it can be achieved partially by keeping a dream journal like that. So there's put you on some ball knowledge there. Give me this. Ooh, almost. Come on, bitch. Dude. Fucker. Yo, NG Plus, thank you for the good luck. Welcome. Hope you're doing well today. Gotta get into the habit of questioning my reality. I mean, you know, that can mean a lot of different things. But, yeah, I mean, I think being a critical... I think there's, like, another way of saying that is just being a critical thinker, like, questioning everything and stuff. Maybe not necessarily questioning the fabric of matter, you know, like, is this TV real in front of me? You know, maybe not that quite to that degree of stoner philosopher, but, you know, in terms of, like, you know, maintaining the status quo and doing what you think is the right thing, it's nice to just take a step back and be like, is this really what I should be doing? What should I be doing? Do I need to even should be doing anything at all? Should I even be even? Or has anyone ever to be should even? Things like of this nature, you know, they're helpful, you know. Like I said, you know, I'm 12 and this is deep. I think that worked. Oh, I should have grabbed this. Okay, I guess I'm not grabbing that. That was a fun time loss. Really enjoyed that. I'm gonna grab this at the risk of fucking over the balloon cycle, and I'm still sparksless, so that was completely pointless. And I missed that blue. Dude. Fucking butterfly. And that is why I needed to hit the fodder in the home world. Yeah, that strat at the start of Lofty is fucking crazy. I'm pretty sure it saves like us like 2 seconds or something compared to what we used to do. It's fucking super tight to hit the balloon cycle. But man, when you hit it, it feels so satisfying. Yeah, definitely NG+. That was me listening to a Mario Golf stream last night. Shout out to Jerbiez. My boy Jerb. We all have those games that you can just put on a stream of someone playing, and like their voice is just background noise. You know what I mean? It's like you're not even listening to what I'm saying. It's just like plus like nostalgic game noise in the background. Oh my god. Yo, Halvadi, welcome. What's poppin'? The supercharger's poppin'. Let's see if we can hit the fucking bump here. Nope, not quite. Should have gone into the castle there. Looking a little pussy by not doing that. Hello, Sparks. Wake up, please. Thank you, 5 gifts from Cryptid. I think that's the same guy who promised 10 if I got green again, so thank you so much for the consolidation prize. I'm glad you're still enjoying the run despite me not exactly meeting the quota. Oh, you know what, Cryptid? Dude, I'm so sorry. Like, those splits are wrong. Dude, I'm actually so sorry. I think you gifted because you thought I'm a minute ahead. Because the splits are green. That's because of the... I'm so sorry, dude. That's because the actual, the level order is different than what's on the splits. I'm so sorry. I should have mentioned that or something before you did that. I'm actually genuinely so sorry, dude. I don't know if there's like any way I can like refund you or whatever, but I mean, I definitely feel like I just scammed you by accident there. Oh, you were gonna do it anyways? Okay, alright, we're good. I thought you were gonna be like, what? The fuck? I thought you were gonna be like legit upset. I don't know why I thought that, but... I felt so bad for a sec there. Alright, well thank you. That eases my nerves a bit. And thank you, either way, thank you for the support. You can tell that those 10 gifts were living in my head, rent-free. Much like Jordy. I think 5 is a great middle ground. I don't think I deserve the full 10. I hardly deserve 5 for how bad this run is. So thank you, man, dude. No pressure to gift anymore. Sharp D-pad glide turn when I glide to the castle? You're saying I did something wrong there, or I'm like confused? Like after Turkey Island, you're saying, right? I'm doing this all wrong. Turn the camera away there. Sorry about that, Mega. So I guess maybe I lost like a frame or two to that? Super nitpicky thing to randomly point out, I will say. So you're saying I gotta press like down left on the fucking, what's it called, the wind tunnel after Turkey Island, or else not optimal? Am I understanding the sentiment correctly? I just want to understand. I just want to be on the same page. I mean, I'll keep it in mind. I'll look at it, I guess. I don't know if I'm convinced by that, but like you might be right. I don't know. What do I mean? You make it much more easily. All right. I mean, I'll keep it in mind. Sorry about that. All right, let's see if we can get the. Let's actually do the correct strats here now, rather than just resorting to old muscle memory. Yep, Mega, I'm picking up what you're putting down, dude. I'm picking it up. I get it. I'll be thinking about that next time, hopefully, if I remember. I got you, man. I want to be the best play. I want to like impress as many people as I can playing this game, so I'll keep it in mind, dude. I'm a sucker for people thinking what I do is cool or not, so I hear you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Oh god. Yeah, Mega was loving this run until that glide. Nope, I missed the... Did I hit the split button there? No, I didn't. Whatever. Let's go to this way. Go get that without getting too trolled by the mushroom this time. cool. That might be costing me the 121 there. Let's grab this guy. What's up, Volans? Thank you for the 36 months. Appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well today. Oh, God. Oop, okay, that works. I'll take that. Need that. Really did need that life. Man, I am throwing it, everybody. Unfortunately, I am not gonna 121 this run, I think. I feel pretty terrible. Not gonna lie. That's crazy that didn't collect on the frame I paused. Still sub 1 minute behind somehow. Yeah, without those 2 deaths, I definitely would have been 121 pace. Oh well. Man, I'm cringe. I am so cringe. I don't know why. I got hit with this wave of like, man, I think after arguing with Mega, I feel so cringe. Cause he's like totally right. Like I should just be doing it the way he says. It's like I'm still thinking about that. I'm like, why did I argue with him about that? I'm so cringe for that. But alas. Elucid Arc, thank you for the 12 viewers. Welcome, appreciate it. Oh my god. Oh. Dude, congratulations on the new PB in Spyro 3. That's a really big deal. You can tell I'm struggling to actually be genuinely happy right now. But I hope my attempts at excitement are working to some degree. You're a legend. I love you. I hope that was enough congratulations. GG's in the chat for Elucid Arc. Thank you for the good luck, Zach. Appreciate it. That's crazy that didn't work, but okay. Get up there, please. Nice shot. Perfect aiming. What's up, Mavrosa? How you doing? Okay, cool. Just get so fucked. Get so coved right now. What's up, Troy? How am I? I've been doing pretty good up until like the last couple levels. I'm having a noticeable shift in my general levels of happiness right now. Probably has a lot to do with the fact that I've completely thrown this run. So I'm just trying to stay quiet here and get through it without being too much of a bitch. Is my goal at the moment. And I missed a red. Ron is totally dead now. Did anyone see it? Let me know in the chat. Free reign in the chat to tell me where this red is. My guess is near the end, but I'll just like run through the level, I guess. Maybe it's this one? No, I wish it was that one. No. Not there, not there. What am I doing? This guy. Not that guy. I think it's at the end. I want to like head towards the end here. There's a blue. One of these maybe. Yep, that guy. Should have recognized that. If I could splice together the best level times from all of my runs specifically, my sum of best, in other words, is like a mid 118 or somewhere in the 118s. But I don't have an exact number for you because I don't keep very good track of that. I'm a terrible speedrunner like that. Most high-level speedrunners are very clued into those types of analytics, but I'm not because I'm a lazy piece of shit bitch. So yeah, sorry. I'm gonna try the Jordy strat here. Oh, I did that wrong. Should have just flamed him early. I'm gonna get hit. Yeah. Oh, this is great. Loving this. Hello? That's fucking ridiculous. Man, I just suck at this game now. It's crazy. Like, from Jock, like, I just got completely deflated after Jock. Really not good recovery by me. Unfortunate. I'm probably not even gonna 122 this at this point. Really bad resilience by me. It was honestly, it was like a pretty strong run. Or, I mean, I don't know. Who cares? We'll talk about it more after. Let's see if I got all those. Probably not. Oh, I missed that. That's really fucking annoying. Grab these. Let's see if this is the correct gem count, which it's not. I missed a yellow up there. Yep. I'm a fucking idiot. This is really embarrassing, I must say. Kind of crumbling here, guys. Mentally and physically. No, I don't have a life. proxy. Oh, did I get the other blue there? No, I didn't. Wow. So a question for the chat, is this a tough watch right now? Like, how are you guys feeling? Like, don't care? Am I like totally like losing it right now for no reason? Let me know. Yeah, chill, right? Like, who cares, you know? In my mind, I'm like totally like embarrassing myself in front of everyone right now. But like the reality is like, who cares, you know? It's just funny. It's always funny that disconnect. English Ben, thank you for the raid. Hope you're having a good day today. Hope you had a nice stream. Welcome. You're staying out of that one? You're staying out of English Ben's stream, you mean? Yeah, understandable. No, I'm kidding. Guy's pretty goated. Thank you for the good luck, dude. What's up, Beagle? Thank you for the gift. Appreciate it. Ben, do you remember when I told you I was learning San Andreas like a year ago? Well, I'm still working on learning it. So thanks for the guide. Once again. The last question about how much I like Ben, right? It's okay, Bob, you can just say you hate Ben. I feel like I'm understanding you pretty clearly here. Ben, I think you got a hater in the chat. Oh shit. Surely I'm not misconstruing anything. It's hard for me to be critical. We're always impressive. You can never say anything. You can never say anything negative. It's like so surprising to me that no one here is like, dude, honestly, like you need to relax and like keep it. Like no one's ever critical. Like it's like you said, it's like no one's ever gonna give it to me. Like give me the tough love, you know, in the chat. It's always like, it's all good. You're the best. Guys, I crumbled mentally and emotionally in this run. Like that is just the reality of things. And even if it's like, who cares? It's very surprising to me that not a single person is like, dude, you need to get it together. I'm very surprised. That like will never not be surprising to me. Like the echo chamber is so real, you know. But either way, I am very thankful that you guys are not more critical. I do appreciate that. I was hoping for this to be my only run today, but I don't know. I feel like I should probably do another one out of spite, I guess. I don't know. Is that healthy? I feel like that's an unhealthy thing to do, but I should probably just do it anyways, I guess, and just not think too hard about it. I don't know. We'll see. Proud English Ben hater in the chat. I hear most of them are just his viewers. No, it's true. I couldn't deal, like, once I was, like, questioned on, like, a lofty strat I have not thought about ever. Like, it really sent me for a loop. That's kind of crazy how much that, like, snowballed on my run. Like, I'll give it up. Like, I totally let your questioning of my strats, like, fuck me up mentally. Which is really embarrassing. worst attempt of that glide ever. That fucking gem was like camouflaged in the light there. GG, what is it? 124. I blew let's say like maybe 2.5 minutes from Jock to the end. Because I lost all confidence in myself and my gameplay.
How do you feel? I feel
Yeah, that's correct, Megan.
Bob. And I'm happy for the dragon world, of course. I certainly wouldn't want to spend the rest of my dragon days butting heads with Nasty Nork and his weird minions.
What's a minion?
Oh, but thank you, Luma. I just saw this Luminar. Luma with the LOL. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Thanks for all the watching. That's a big redemption. Big redemption in the chat.
Here we go again.
So yeah, guys, I feel pretty fucking terrible. I'm not gonna lie. Fucking really embarrassed myself at the end of that run. I mean, it's fine, obviously, like, but just like, damn. Like, now what? Do I just go? I was, like I said, my plan today was like to do this run, be chill, and then like go offline and then go have fun like at a brewery. Now I don't really know like what the plan should be. I feel like I should maybe like pivot and try another run and try to like get a grasp on myself, you know, and like just do one more to prove that I'm not like a total wreck, you know? Not really sure. It is 4:55 p.m. I'll definitely miss the retro game swap either way, so. You know, we did just get a raid by Ben. You know, I've been kind of doing the one and dones a lot lately. I don't feel great after that last run, so I guess I'll try another one. Honestly. Like, am I doing it out of spite and not so much out of a genuine desire to play more of this game? Yeah. But, you know, maybe I can overcome that and, like, get a better run than this one. Know what I mean? Maybe I can somehow be less of a bitch on my next run than I was on this one. Pretty empty feeling. But I will say, I guess while these credits play out, thanks everybody for watching so far. Appreciate it. And I'm chilling. I'm so critical of myself. Yeah, I fucking hate myself, actually. If you want me to just say it outright. Definitely not feeling great about my self-worth at the moment. And that's okay. I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm just keeping it 100% with you guys. If I run it back, I'll hit a 120. Thoughts? That'd be good. My thought is that would be good. See you later, Skywalker. So I think, yeah, since I didn't quite achieve the goal of just being happy and chill on my first run today, I'm going to try to do another run and see if I can finish on a brighter note, you know? Like, regardless of if the game goes badly, I don't want to be crippling with, like, self-doubt and all that. You know, all this embarrassing self-criticism that, you know, people have pointed out here. I'm going to see if I can do one more. If I don't finish this, by the way, if it's just too much and I just can't handle it or, you know, whatever, pussy shit, then I'll just be done whenever I'm done. But I'm going to try to see if I can do one more and bring it out of the dumps, so to speak, mentally. So yeah, wish me luck. This should work. By the way, Beagle, thank you for the gift earlier, if I missed that. Appreciate it. It's a good recommendation. You know, it is. It's a really good recommendation, Sion. I hear you. I'm hearing you. Recovery. Deep breaths. Classic. Definitely not going for the other boosts in this home mode. Excuse me. Oops. Oh my god, this cycle is gonna be ass. Barely caught him. Why am I not using PB splits? Because they're really good and they're very demoralizing. I'm actually genuine. In case you just got here, just to get you up to speed, I'm actually really struggling with a lot of feelings of self-doubt and like mental self-criticism anguish. So any little thing I can do for myself that helps me get out of that, like running against slightly worse than world record splits. Yeah, this is still like a good run that I'm comparing to. So in my mind, I'm trying to get a good run right now, not necessarily world record on every single run. I know the title says for world record, but that's like really the true goal here. Hopefully that answers your question. Thanks for the good luck game, Dragon. Everybody else, appreciate it. Fuck. Yeah, Sion, I mean, you know, I could tell you might be a little new to my chat. Like, people are pretty quiet here. You know, when I get quiet, my chat gets pretty quiet. I think it's pretty natural in a speedrunning chat, so... Oh, God. So, there's no need to be any certain way. It's all good. I love you anyways, you know what I mean? Losing about 3-4 seconds here because of that thief. Used to be loud. Yeah, I mean, oh, so you're not new here. Yeah, you're a big time lurker. Love to hear that. Thanks for watching, Sion. Love you. Thank you for the good luck, Velos. Appreciate it. Oops. Yeah, I lost all my time saved there. Pretty cool. Again, the goal here is to just try to keep a mellow headspace, and not one that's too grim. It's okay to be like, fuck this, but like, not be too lost. The term, you know, that I think really describes it, as I've been saying, is I don't want to be too lost in the sauce here. Just try to play the game and keep a cool head. That is my goal here. Thank you, Cray. Did I already say that? Thank you, Cray. Love you. I wonder, you know, if I could get like a little philosophical for a moment. I wonder if like constantly like putting myself through like speedrunning every day, you know, and battling like feelings of, you know, battling these feelings of self-doubt and trying to overcome them. If it's like healthy, or if I'm like causing mental illness for myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe it's a little bit of both. Maybe there's like a healthy spin to it some days, and then, you know, learning experience type thing, and then maybe other days it's just truly like ugly, you know, and truly deteriorating for one's own mind. I guess both things can be true to different extents on different days. Just an interesting thought. Oh yeah, your dog likes my streams? Hell yeah. What's up, Abrupt? Thank you for the good luck. Really? Wow. What? What am I... What was that? Crazy fucking flame timings there. Literally hitting the second dog there at the end with like the last frame of the flame. Pretty insane. I was not expecting that. You ate K barbecue recently and you thought of me. Thank you. Is that because I'm fat and I like to eat food? I do love K-barbecue, so I'm glad it reminded you of me, even though I'm not Korean at all. It is an honor to hear. Carnival Eats? What is the Carnival Eats statement? I don't know what that means. Do I like the McDonald's snack wraps? They're okay. Usually, for the price, I think they're worth it. They're like, what, like $2 each? You can usually get like deals on the app to get like free ones and stuff. So I think given that context, I think they're fine. If they were like $6, then I would say fuck that. You got definitely some poignant things in the chat on the topic of mental health and speedrunning and like what is the right amount and what is healthy and what is just simply self-torture and like what is the line between those things. Obviously, it's a different answer for everybody, and that both things for me certainly have coexisted today. But I mean, here's a thought. I mean, maybe it's not so much about like avoiding negative self-talk or embracing positive, you know, self-image, but more so just accepting the spectrum of both things. That is the true like key to like mental health. It's like it's the acceptance that both things are so real, especially in speedrunning. So I think acceptance really, it's not that like feeling self-talk good or bad or whatever, it's like the catalyst for mental growth or anguish, but it's the acceptance of those feelings that is that catalyst for growth and all that. And that's my take on it. At least that's what I'm trying to channel for this run. We'll see if I can if I can reach a point of acceptance. Yeah, Buddhist nirvana status. We'll see. I will say I'm feeling a little better. I'm feeling a little better after last run. Definitely didn't want to end it there. It felt like a bad spot to end last run. Even though I genuinely wanted to. Like, that was the plan. You know, plans don't always go as you expect. You know, sometimes you have to... It's so silly to say, you know, after playing this game for so long, but it's like you never know what you need to prove until you see that you need to prove something to yourself or whoever, you know. I know it's kind of perhaps maybe a bit of a dark way of looking at things. Obviously, I don't need to prove anything to anyone. That's like the most freeing, like, interpretation of things, but I digress. I'm getting off on a tangent here. What's up, Nicolas? Thank you for the good luck. Favorite beef sandwich? I'll answer that in a sec. It'd probably just be a hamburger, you know? I'm not really big on like Philly cheesesteaks and stuff of this nature. Steak sandwiches. I mean, they're good. I mean, I don't dislike them. I just like... In terms of favorite beef sandwich, I think the hamburger is king, personally. No, and watch this, Mega. Watch that. It's not. It doesn't even stop there. Look at this. Yeah, just like that. No, I was going for spinless there. Like that's how fucking stupid this level is now. Could have saved a lot more time, but that's alright. Favorite chicken sandwich? I mean, I guess a fried chicken sandwich. Unless you're asking about like a particular establishment. Triple at the end. Don't tell me any D-pad strats on this run, okay, Mega? Just for you, Mega, I'm gonna do this. Check this out. Fuck! Every time I think about Mega, I choke. I'm doing it again. There we go. Why? Why when I search for validation from other players, do I let it be the death of me? Isn't that such a funny thing? Like, if I just am a free thinker and just do what I want without thinking about what other players think is cool, that's like always the best option. So bad. I'm a slave to validation from my peers. I am. I have to be so real about it. It's genuinely cringe and embarrassing. And that's okay. Bro said he thought my controller was seriously malfunctioning. Like that's how bad this level is going. That's like an insult I have never heard before. That's like a next level fucking diss. Where? Sparks did not grab the blue there. Hello. We are losing a lot of time here, guys. Can I have it? Jesus Christ, bro. Alright, so here's where, you know, this run was like pretty good up to that level. This is where the test is like, where push comes to shove, the real mental test is. Am I gonna crumble like my last run just at the thought of like my embarrassing need to impress people around me? You know, am I gonna crumble at that thought, at how embarrassing that is in front of hundreds of people or whatever, or 100 people? Or am I going to accept that feeling on this run and like just chill? That's the real question. That's the whole reason I wanted to do a second run. Is to see if I can grapple with that feeling and actually, like, accept it. Because honestly, I failed to do so on my last run. What's up, Aegis? Thank you for the good luck. Alright, that's enough of the modified sub emotes, EA Games. Thank you. Sorry, it just makes a fucking, like, little... It clogs the chat, you see, on my screen. Thank you, thank you. What's up, Kylie? Good to see you. Yeah, it's been a minute. Been an evening, literally. It was nice falling asleep to some Mario Kart last night. Courtesy of Kylie. Here's at the risk of fucking this up terribly, here's another one for you, Mega. The fucking red gem on the second pole here. Let's see if we can get the IL strat. Yeah, there we go. Gem hits the void and collects. The backup for that is just getting it at the end, like I did on my last run. At the end of the level. The end of the level ends, like, nearby that pole. There's actually, you'd think there would be RNG to, like, the gem falling in the void or whatever, or getting stuck on the ledge. Actually, there's not. It's a pretty consistent strat. If you do it the way I'm doing it. The way it's, if you do it the way it's meant to be done, there's no RNG. Which is surprising. You'd think there would be, like, the odd, like, situation where the gem gets, like, stuck on the ledge or something, but no. I'm so bad at that boost. I need to practice that. You're finally free and at your computer. Dude, welcome, Megan. Congratulations on your freedom. You're free from, like, work, or what were you doing? Nice. Love a good triple dipper there. Free from slavery. Okay, you got me with that one. Oh, you were hanging out with some friends? Nice. I hope you had a nice time. Really flame charge of the chest there. I'll be seeing Jordy do that. Thank you for the good luck, Hecky. Literally too tight of a jump charge there by me. Classic you played too good moment. Really? Really? Make it! What the? We're good. Definitely losing time here, but we're good. Make it! Jesus Christ, I'm like barely making these cycles. The fucking TAS flop. Classic. Classy. For everything I fucked up in the middle of the level there, I'll take 2 seconds lost. We're still sub 10 seconds behind. It's much better than my first run today, but we'll see how long that lasts. Do I still get nervous on runs? I only get nervous on like really good runs that have the potential to world record. Anything short of that, and I'm not really nervous now. Yeah, I get nervous when Mega's watching, apparently. I didn't realize that until today, but... I mean, it is a real phenomenon. Like, let's not pretend like this doesn't happen. Like, good or fellow, or, you know, respected fellow speedrunner of a game joins the chat. Especially if they have a better PB, this is very true. And then the streamer starts to crumble, you know, like kind of how I was on my first run. It's like when I raid another 120 player, it's like the vibe changes, you know, for the runner. It's like, oh, they're watching now. You know, that's the classic, oh, they're watching now. Somebody who actually knows what they're looking at is watching now. Like, better play good now, or, you know, pressure's on. Which is so fucking stupid. That such a thing could affect your gameplay, but... I mean, case in point, last run. Mega's not even that fucking good at this game. I'm just gonna say it point blank. Mega's like not even like a top runner or anything, but still, I'm like, it affects me. Sorry, was that mean? Should I have reworded that to be like more nice? Should I have sugarcoated that statement? Dude, Mega's a legend. Mega knows that I fucking love him. Mega knows that I will forever, like, admire him as a piece of Spyro speedrunning history. When you're so ancient as, you know, as we are at this point, it's like, you fucking, there's so much respect for the elders, you know, whether they've ever held a record or not, just for all the contributions and seeing their names in the chat over the years, or playing, or on the leaderboard, or Discord, or what have you. So, I think Mega knows it goes without saying that there's a high level of respect from me to him. Yeah, see, Mega knows. What's up, D's? Thank you for the good luck. Saving some time there, not bad. Is anyone using AI in Spyro to find the optimal route? No, and technically, like, the technical term would be machine learning, would be what they would use. To, like, simulate, like, millions of, like, you know, AI attempts of, like, a section until they find something that's, like, valuable. No one's ever done that in this game. It would be cool to see someone, like, genuinely try to do such a thing. TAS is better than AI. I mean, like, it's just two different things. I mean, I'm not trying to say, it's like saying TASes are, you know, it's like saying single segment runners are more interesting than TASes. It's like, they're two different things. So yeah, machine learning to simulate, like, you know, speedrunning to find more optimal routes is definitely different than creating the best example of currently known routes via TAS. Those are, like, just literally two different things. Hard to compare. Am I too much of a nerd for taking that distinction seriously? Probably. But you're right, TAS is better than AI. TAS is better than everything. He's the best. I think I missed a blue there. Almost got the slide off. Tough to get that back up. No triple treat today. Kind of a whatever wizard peak. I should be saving time here, but I'm probably only saving like a second or two. Oh yeah, whatever. Whatever. We're in the green, I'll take it. How do vortex runs work? You have to enter the all worlds cheat code at the start, and then that absolves you from needing to collect any gems or dragons to go from homeworld to homeworld. From there, you enter every return home vortex and then beat Nasty Nork, with the exception of Nasty's loot. And that is the run. I hope that helps. Have I done the silly new cow boss? No, I haven't. I did do a drunken RuneScape sesh the other day. But I've just been, you know, keeping my sailing thing going. I figure, you know, like, hey, I might as well just keep sailing. Like, I'm in no rush to go kill this cow or anything. What do I care? I'll get to it when I get to it. True, Mega, true. You got the cow pet, nice! Does he look really cute, or does he look fucking stupid? Lay it on me. I'd imagine he's pretty cute. What's the toughest level in Spyro for speedrunning? In this category, I think most people would agree that Lofty Castle is probably the toughest level. But there's a lot of tough levels in this game. If Lofty is the toughest level, it's not by a lot. It's just by a bit. Because of the supercharge. He's adorable. Dude, hell yeah. Congrats on the pet. It has a bow tie? Alright, I'm sold. I'm doing 1,000 kills right now. It seems pretty chill to grind out kills of the boss, to be fair. Seems like a nice pet to grind for. Sloppy there. I didn't exit with pause. Yeah, you know, some levels you finish right next to the return home vortex, so it's just a few frames faster to exit through that. But barely. After watching all the speedruns, you can't go past 1 minute of the timer at the top right. You're talking about like the descending timer? I don't really pay much attention to that, but yeah. Not a bad Magic Crafter, by the way. Low 39, I'll take it. It's not a 38, but I'll take a low 39. Better run than I'm giving it credit for here. Yeah, right, Mega, right. Yeah, that's like a newish thing. Did I miss it? No, I got it. Concerned there for a moment. Did I miss the blue there? I actually don't know. I'm gonna look. No, I didn't. I'm gonna miss this cycle now because I checked. Pretty trash. I should have just trusted in it and then gone back at the end if I missed it. But whatever. Gotta just wait for the charge pads now because I was a pussy. Yeah, I'd say still good recovery here. I'll be careful exiting just on the off chance I did miss the blue. We're good. Yeah, not bad, all things considered. Colorado's going to pass a law where you have to verify your age in order to use your computer. Okay. I mean, I'm sure that's gonna go very smoothly in practice. What do you want me to say? Obviously, that's some bullshit. Do you think Composer will ever try to break my record in 120? We had a great rivalry in any percent. No, I don't think Composer is interested in doing 120% full runs at the moment. Composer has done some 100% individual level speedruns, so maybe in due time they'll come to this category, but I would not hold my breath anytime soon. You may not be aware that Jordy is currently en route to beat my world record. He's literally 1 minute away from it right now. So that's who you should be looking at, in case you weren't aware. What's up, Chibi? How you doing? I'm not buying this whole, like, they're gonna make you, like, what, scan your face to use your computer or whatever, scan your ID. I'm not buying this whole, like, discussion. Sounds like a lot of fear-mongering to me. Also, this started with they want to pass a law that, and anytime a conversation starts with they want to pass a law that, usually it's followed by an extremely crazy fucking, like, law idea that doesn't really end up coming to fruition. Just saying it like it is, guys. Just saying it like it is. I wouldn't put too much stock in this whole computer, like, you know, testicle scanner thing in Colorado. You can only really hope at the end of the day that the constituents or whoever is voting there, you know, doesn't vote to, you know, do stupid shit. And at the end of the day, we have no control over it. But we do have control over our own lives and our own computers and stuff. So if it's something that bothers you, it's something you can kind of just deal with on your own. You know, I'm not trying to say, like, don't give a shit about politics or anything, but it just seems like a big fucking nothing burger to me, to be honest. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. Fuck yeah, Rocket. I'm voting for it. Excuse me. Throat made an odd noise there. Oh man, I was hoping he'd jump forward. I like made him stop by accident. Whoops. Dude, you're kidding! Please don't hit me. The back-to-back, just like that. Truly a disgusting downstairs right now. Relax, gotta chill, gotta accept that this is trash, and just continue. The frequencies of cell phones interact with our cells negatively. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong, but I am saying this is a pretty low IQ discussion. And that's okay. You know, we're Spyro fans, not fucking scientists or anything. Yo, Tizzlefix, thank you for the sub, appreciate that. Hope you're having a good day today. Yeah, I'm just proud of you guys. You can read, honestly. It took me till like 5th grade. No, I'm just kidding. Took me my first 5 years speedrunning this game before I could even read. So you guys are ahead of the curve. Oh my god, this is ass. No way, please. Man, I am losing. I'm losing all my green here, yep. Pretty bad bog. Typical good run, bad bog. So typical. I was off on a journey. Off on a spiritual journey. Yeah, me too, Dragon. I'm very thankful for that. Yeah, luckily there's gonna be a big time save in Metalhead, so I just gotta keep it together. Through that. Wow, yeah, I just missed the flame, that's cool. Love that. Don't crumble. You can feel the crumble. You can feel it. I have to contain myself. Fucking pushes up glasses. I gotta keep a cool head. Remember the goal of this run. Keep a cool head. Don't crumble. Even when things are going badly, just try to be chill and just keep it moving. Save the crumbling for Lofty. Don't even crumble there. You can miss the fucking bump and stuff, but doesn't mean you gotta lose your, you know, a minute. Oops. What the fuck? It like canceled my height from that. That was so stupid. Like Spyro 3 or something. Stupid supercharged mechanics. Hello, dude? Chill, dude. Chill. Don't be too flabbergasted now. We are losing time here. That's okay. Almost went into the vortex there. I gotta do what Jordy does and hold the supercharge just a little longer on that turnaround after the final metal chest. Keep that in mind. Weird on that glide. Plus, okay, I didn't lose that much time there, surprisingly. Very surprising. You invented that? Then why is it named after Stone Knot? Or you don't mean like the actual bump, but you mean like the exact like cleanup I did on the metal chest, you mean? Why is it named after a... Yeah, maybe like what I said. Maybe you're not talking about the actual stone knot, like the bump. Yeah, you're not talking about that. You're talking about the literal cleanup I did up top. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, you were ahead of your time, I guess. Why does that... That doesn't surprise me at all. I guess I'll start calling it the mega cleanup. Did I say thank you to Tizzlefix earlier for the Prime? Thank you for the kind words in the Prime, Tizzle. What's up, Waxy? It's a pleasure to have you. Welcome. Nice. Good ending there. Saving almost the full 30 seconds there. Pretty good, Metalhead. We got a mid 53 here, maybe? High 53? Yeah, 53.42. I'll take it. For a run like this, I'll take it, you know, solidly ahead of the 121s. I mean, maybe like with a perfect dream, like if I go ham in Dreamweavers and Nasties and like this technically can 120. 120 is technically possible, but you know, I'm not gonna hold my breath or anything. Yeah, this is 120-able. Hello, John. I think that was everything. Let's pray. Hopefully I have lives. I might not. We'll see. Yeah, I think that's true. Mega. Remember Chris's splits used to be all the Japanese level names for like the longest time. And one of them was like Fairy Kiss. That's the only reason I know. Oh, missed the red. Dude, Spark. What? I got that? Spark's definitely. What the fuck? That was like, that red faked me out. We're good. Oh, Fairy Trap. Oh. Well, there you go. Nice emotes, Tulu. Nice. Ooh, did it the last second, getting that little extra sauce out of it. A little sloppy there. Thank you, Headshot Dodd, for the prime. Hello. When I missed the first guy, I should have just given up on that strat. It's fine. I've been missing that like every run, the last like dozen runs. I should probably just stop going for it on good runs, you know? I mean, that's like what everyone else does. But I mean, you know, I'm not everyone else. A little contrary opinion. You know the splits are weird, but can this world record? The splits are accurate right now at this exact second. Once I exit Icy Flight, they will be inaccurate until Jock. And no, to answer your question, this cannot world record. This might be able to 120. This might be able to get like a minute off world record. A weird angle. Losing time for that. See, now the split is inaccurate. You get it? Let's get past it. Green sparks again. Dude, how is that not? You're kidding. That didn't grab the mushroom. Fuck you. Like, actually, fuck you, mushroom, for that. Like, I'll admit I'm jumping down to them in a stupid way, but come on. Give me that. Oh, awkward. I think I got the green there. Unfortunate mushrooms all around. Okay. Dude, I literally have to turn around now. Wait, no I don't. What the fuck? How'd that guy even die? I think he got hit by the arrow from the Cupid. No, don't go up there. Don't go up. Oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot. What do I even... No, I'm choking it. Okay, no. Okay, here's what I have to do. So since I missed... Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm just gonna do the backup. Do the backup. Already losing a ton of time for that. Very frustrating, like, lack of recovery by me. Get this. I know what the recovery is supposed to be here. I just, like, too little too late before I realized what I was doing. It's fine. We don't do the turnaround. It's fine. If I hit the bump here, it's all good. Just losing like 10 seconds or whatever from that. What? It just canceled? Okay. Cool. Super cool game. Whatever. Just get so fucked by Lofty today. Alright, but now, luckily, this is my chance to show Mega that I've learned something. Let's see if I can do it. Down left on the D-pad. Oh, so epic. That actually is so much better. I don't know why I never thought to try that. That glide was the whole reason I threw my last run, by the way. Because we were deliberating about that. Oh god. Yeah, there. That was a pretty terrible level. Yeah, I lost a good 30 seconds. That's like a semi-accurate split, but not quite. Go around the back when I'm coming from that way. You think that was like a crumble Lofty? I would say the recovery could have been better, but it also could have been worse. Like, I'm gonna be overly defensive on this one. I don't think I crumbled there. I think that's like a bit of an overstatement. A bit rude of you to say I crumbled on that Lofty. I mean, yes, I fucked up the recovery a little, but I might crumble now that I'm being all defensive, though. If that's what you were going for. Too defensive. What's up, Jupiter? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, this run's pretty okay. I kind of fucked it a little in Lofty, so I don't think we're green anymore, but we're definitely, I would say we're close to even with these splits. Favorite cooking time for a whole chicken? I don't cook whole chickens very often. I've only ever done that once or twice. So I cannot tell you. But I would just, you know, I mean, I don't really go by time, I go by the temperature, right? I use a meat thermometer, so there's no need to say like, oh, I do it for this long. It's just, I just do it until it's whatever internal. And in fact, it's annoying when you cook a whole chicken actually in that regard, because the breast cooks faster than the legs and stuff, so you have to like kind of chop it up or spatchcock, or you have to like address that somehow if you want it to actually be good. Which is kind of one of the annoying things about cooking a whole chicken. That's why a lot of people will like spatchcock them and stuff, or whatever they're called. Or just butcher it yourself and then cook the pieces separately. Also is a pretty sensible strat. Is an okay Lofty with one mistake. I mean, I appreciate you backpedaling it. I felt it poignant to defend myself on that. I wasn't too offended, but it was definitely a hit to my ego, which I do need actually. I do need some hits to my ego because I'm trying to practice like being okay with people, you know, judging me and stuff like that. Like, it's all good. That's like part of the why I'm doing a second run is because I really let my ego get to me on the first one today. So, you know, it's all good. like I said, I'll totally acknowledge I was being way overly defensive about that. And I'm cringe and all that, and it's okay. Let's see if these feelings snowball into problems in this level like they did last time. Let's see. Let's see if I've learned anything. Wow. Come on. I made that? That's crazy. Literal, like, last frame I could have jumped off. Definitely losing a few seconds for that, but I'm alive. Bonk that. Jump. Any Spyro 1 mods I would recommend? No. I'm just kidding, yeah. I mean, the practice codes, if you just want to fuck around and, like, moon jump around and use different colors and save states, you can look up the Spyro 1 practice codes. Even if you're not a speedrunner and you don't care about practicing, they're still fun to fuck around with. Every other mod of this game is like a niche-ass, like, Google Drive link from, like, the depths of, like, you know, years past. You know, broken download links and stuff, so... Hard for me to recommend any other mods, even if you've seen me, like, play through some on my YouTube channel or whatever. The only other mod I guess I could recommend is the Pete's Gauntlet, or the, not Pete's Gauntlet, but, yeah, Pete's Gauntlet, right? Whatever the one is that, Pete guy made that, moves all the gems around. That's also a fun one. Because you can, like, set the seed for it, so, like, it moves gems to different places. Like, you guys know I did that video where I, you know, made them go all, like, out of bounds, hard places, but, you know, obviously, if you played that mod yourself, like, check the link in the description on that. You know, you can make it not be as hard. So there you go. All right, let's lock in. Weird angle on that jump. Yeah, I mean, there are randomizers for this game, but there's not many good ones. Like, they all have, like, shortcomings for one reason or another. So I can't really in good conscience, like, recommend you any, to be totally fucking honest. Have I tried Archipelago Rando of this in a multi-world? No, I have not tried that. In fact, I actually didn't know what any of that... I'm sure, like, a lot of people just heard me read your message and was like, what the fuck is that? I only learned what an archipelago rando is yesterday when I was talking to other speedrun homies. Hold on. I need to focus. I'll explain it in a sec. Come on, dude. Work with me. It's so fucked, man. Jesus Christ. I'll explain it in a sec. Please work with me. I'm just trying to keep it together here. This is pretty slow. It's fine. Dude, fuck off, dude. Oh my god, this is so bad. Ugh, losing time here. Okay, I don't actually really want to explain it. I need to just focus on the game, guys. Sorry. You can look it up, I guess. Sorry. Bad streamer detected. I'm already clearly, like, overwhelmed trying to, like, talk and play and think about stuff that isn't the run, so we're done doing that. Have a good night, Ink Lightning. What? What? It's fine. Dude, it can't just have one bonk, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Caitiff Culprit? Thank you for the 11 months. Popped in at a good time. Good run. I love you. Thank you. Missed one. That might have grabbed them all. No, it didn't. What the? Hello. Thank you. And of course it misses the red because of the fucking rat, man. Fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Twilight Harbor. Give me the red. Where is the red? Oh, I guess we got the red. I guess we're fine. That was definitely a fuck you, Twilight Harbor kind of moment. But believe me when I say it could be a lot worse. We are going to lose another 5 to 10 seconds here if the ending is clean. It is unlikely that... Hold on. Fuck you. Oh my god. It is unlikely that I will beat these splits, but I can save all this time save back if I hit single shot credit skip. So please pray for me. You can tell I'm on the verge of choking this away, so we'll see if the most chokeable trick in the run has anything to say about it. Did I get all those? I think I did. By the way, good to see you, Marathon. Yeah, pickles and Sapporo. Spirit animal type shit. Love that. Can't forget the walks to 7-Eleven. That was like the best part of the night, by the way. I'm sure you would agree. Love that shit. Funny how the best part about hanging out with like gamer, streamer friends is always like getting away from the fucking screens, you know? It's funny how that works. Oh, come on, Jen. Work with me. Okay, we're green. We gotta hold it together. Gotta hold it together. Can I beat the splits? This is not PB pace. Disclaimer, these splits are 1 minute plus behind world record. Or two, I don't know. Like a minute and a half behind world record. So this is not world record pace, but this is really good run pace. And it's also kind of special to me because my first run today, I really crumbled at the end and kind of crashed out. So this feels like really nice redemption. Again, it's not world record. It's not even a 120, but let's lock in and close it out strong. Good to see you, Fresh Pocky. Classic. Should have flamed earlier. It's fine. Come on. Please don't lose this. Not that it matters. Barely. No, it fucking cucked me. I hate when that ledge cucks you. It's fine. Minor time loss, hopefully not costing me the green. I mean, either way, it's like a great run. Like, who cares if it's like exactly beating the splits? But let's see if it does. Yes, we did it. 121.34. Very nice.
Spyro the Dragon, you've
Whew.
defeated North,
Very nice, very
collected the
nice.
dragon eggs, saved all the dragons,
Yeah,
and
that level
recovered
tried to
every
troll
bit
me
of
a little
treasure in
bit.
the Dragon Kingdom. How do
We
you
stayed
feel?
strong there.
I feel fired up, Bob.
We beat the
And I'm
splits.
happy for the
Yes,
Dragon
I know. Like, let me be the first to say, I know it's like the fucking what's the meme of the guy on the third place of the podium, like spraying the champagne, like yeah, and like first and second place are like It's definitely that kind of energy. I'll be the first to admit it. This is not like the greatest run ever or anything. But it is a really good run, and as I said earlier, I was really struggling with some ego issues, not just yesterday, but today as well on my first run, and it feels really vindicating to have overcome that and done a really properly chill run. This was the run I wanted to do at the start of stream today. Not just the time, but the attitude was all like really well, so much better regulated than my first run today. So even though it was looking like a real crash out kind of stream after my first run, and I think a lot of people were recommending that I did not do a second run, I'm glad I did. Like I said, I feel vindicated, you know? I mean, it just feels good. And yeah, I'm not gonna celebrate too much or anything, obviously. Like, we could do much better, you know, this is not even remotely close to world. This isn't even second place or third place anymore. Which is funny to think. But good run, you know. All things considered. Good run, feels good, man. Let's find someone to, raid. It is third if I don't already, if my world record didn't exist. Like, if you didn't put my name on the leaderboard twice. Like, usually when I make these, like, analogies, it's like, you look at the leaderboard for what it is and then slot this run in there. But technically speaking, that would be my name twice on there. So if you remove my name and only have it be there once and only be this time, then yes, it would be third. But if you just slot it in there, it would be fourth. There's the exact, actually, for you, Megan. I got you, Megan, I got you. Let's fucking go on Twitch and find someone to raid. Yeah, beers and Halo tonight. I'm gonna make a nice bacon sandwich, I think. Or something like that. And then Uber over to the brewery. It's gonna be a vibe. Raid Jordy.
Well, opposing icy fighters, I guess.
Hey, good old Jordy. How's he doing, by the way? He's on a pretty decent pace. He's on like a pretty similar pace run as what I just got. I would go so far as to say he's like low to mid 121 pace on his run right now, so go hype him up. You know? So yeah, GG's everybody. GG's. See you guys tomorrow. Have a beautiful day. I don't really have much else to say. I might be, guys, like I said yesterday, full disclaimer, I might be too hungover to stream tomorrow because I am going to a Halo LAN party at a brewery tonight where I am a member of the Mug Club, which means I get a giant 25-ounce mug of IPA, which I will surely drink more than one of. So, you know, we'll see if I'm too hungover to stream or not tomorrow, but hopefully I'm not. And either way, big race between me, Jordy, and Saboom on Monday, day after tomorrow. So stick around for that at the very least. But until then, thank you guys for sticking around for today's grind. It was a big, it was a journey. Today was a journey, introspective journey, you might say. So thank you guys for joining me on that, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Mwah! Peace.